Hey guys, Coach Enoch here. I want to talk to you guys today about electrolytes. You'll hear me mention this a lot in the summer, especially being here in Florida, that how important they are for our body. They are literally responsible for hundreds and hundreds of functions in the body. They keep us more energized, we perform better in workouts, they help with cognitive function, and so staying properly hydrated with electrolytes combined is really, really important. So if you're an intense sweater or if you exercise regularly for longer than an hour or shorter at very high intensity, or you spend a lot of time in the heat or outside during the day, then electrolytes are needed. And that's pretty much all of us here in Florida or as runners in general. So that's us. So listen up. The 6 most important electrolytes for us are potassium, which promotes muscle mass, which is important, magnesium, which is the only electrolyte that I actually supplement in addition, either in a pill form or as a powder at night. It's responsible for over 400 functions alone in the body, cellular functions and different things. It improves sleep. That's why I said I take it before bed. Time and efficiency of sleep. It reduces anxiety and promotes calmness. Helps with brain function and cognition, reduces inflammation. There's just so many different things. Oh, also muscle tension. So really, really important things with magnesium there. Calcium, it's another one of those most important electrolytes. It's great for muscle and nerve function and also controls things like melatonin, which is really important. It helps convert tryptophan to melatonin, which also helps with sleep quality. From there, sodium, that's one here, when you're a sweater and an athlete, it's really, really important because what it does is it helps control blood volume and fluid balance. So instead of just water coming through and flushing all your electrolytes out, it helps you hold on to your hydration and maintain that nice, even blood pressure, blood volume, and fluid balance. So that's really, really important. I'll talk more about sodium here in a minute. From there, phosphate is also important, promotes bone and teeth formation and strength, and also helps with energy production. And then chloride also helps with optimal fluid balance as well. So those 6 are really important. Most electrolyte supplements I'll talk about today include those. So next is, what are some signs that you may not be getting enough electrolytes? And from there is things like fatigue or low energy. If after a workout you don't feel like you have that runner's high, instead you're like, I just got to take a nap right now, I'm just exhausted, electrolytes may be the reason. Also headaches, if you're getting like headaches or even like a low grade headache post workouts, electrolyte, your fluid balance is probably off. From there, muscle cramps during or after your workout are a really good sign, or even during sleeping, that you're not getting enough electrolytes overall in your diet or while exercising. And then also nausea, constipation can be also signs of electrolyte imbalance, dizziness, especially during or after a workout, dehydration overall, which can lead to mood swings, fatigue, headache, lack of focus, brain fog, craving, all those different things and more. So a lot of different stuff, but if you're experiencing some of those, playing with some more electrolytes in your routine can really help. So what's the best way to get electrolytes? I'm here in Gator country, growing up running for the Gators, so we'd have Gatorade a lot. But please, they do, Gatorade, Powerade, they do have beneficial electrolytes, but they often come with, or always come with, too much sugar, way too much sugar. Or if you get the zero ones, they have artificial sweeteners and all these different artificial colors. Red 40, blue this, blue that stuff is not good. Try to avoid those if you can. I know we even provide those sometimes at runs because it's hard to get a really cheap, economical one for big groups of people. But for individually, I really recommend, especially for your daily hydration, stay away from Gatorade or Powerade. Instead, I recommend one that's a natural electrolyte that's sweetened with like stevia or monk fruit are great options, especially if you're trying to go 0 carb, 0 calorie for your daily electrolytes, or during exercise, just regular sugar, but lower amounts is generally what's needed. And if they are colored at all, beets and natural coloring. So from there, you're probably like, all right, well, what should I use? So the first are 0 carb or very low carb or low sugar options, and those are things like Ultima Replenisher, really like this. Angela uses this all the time. You can get it on Thrive Market, pretty affordable. You can also get it on Amazon, it's a little more money. Put some links in here, but Ultima Replenisher is great. It only has 55 milligrams of sodium, which is pretty low. This is more like just going out for an easy run, or I just got back from a really easy run, less than an hour, I just need a little hydration, or throughout the day, 2, 3, 4 times a day, you can use this stuff. It's pretty affordable, mixes nice in your drink. I really like the lemonade flavor personally the best. You don't really taste the stevia. Great option. From there, another great sport zero carb option is Noon, which most of you guys have heard from. There's Noon Sport, and then there's also Noon Sport with caffeine, which can be nice if you want that little kick in the morning. Or there's also Noon Recovery as well, which has less sodium. That's more like a daily hydration thing, or for very easier workouts, things like that. That has 300 milligrams of sodium, so you're getting up there. And then from there are ones like SOS, Liquid IV. These are more like high intensity workouts or bigger long runs. They almost supplement as like electrolytes and a gel essentially. And so you can use those for those more intense or longer runs of like an hour and a half plus, or if you're really, a really hot day and you're working out harder. Another thing to mention is a great way to help maintain your fluid balance, especially if you're a heavy sweater. My tip is to actually try getting a lot of sodium or a lot of electrolytes before you even start your long run, and that can help. So you can go up to like 800 or 1,000 milligrams. A product, LMNT, Element, if you say those all together, has about 1,000 milligrams, 0 carbs, 0 sugar. You can do that before you head out for a big long run, and that can really help. So play around with that as well. So I really recommend experimenting with some of these different things. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope you found this video helpful, and let's run strong through the heat.